Hey, it's me, Baxter.
And Sean.
Here at Casino Guitars, we're talking about festival time. We're heading to Merlefest.
Yes, we are.
Like immediately.
That's right.
Like right after this video, we're going to Merlefest. Literally.
Where's that at again?
It's in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. It's 2 hours from our door.
I was going to say Wilson, but I know that's
Wilson's family. That's where my mother's from, Wilson, North Carolina. It's the opposite direction. They don't have too many bluegrass festivals there. But meeting the folks, you would think they should have some.
There you go.
Chris Collins, Edward Jones.
Calling people out. Here's their address.
Michael Collins. The Pittmans. All my favorite people there. Anyway, so we're going to Merlefest. It's one of my favorite bluegrass festivals, and it's not purely bluegrass anymore.
It's not. Yeah.
It's like Americana. It's like Marcus King's there.
I'm excited for that one. That's gonna be huge.
Like Little Feat's playing. My wife's going to come up for one night and camp out, which is cool. So I don't have to see her. That's even better. So we get to go back to our Airbnb, and my wife's going to sleep
in an actual bed. That's gonna be awesome.
It's the best. We have the best life. We get to do this for a job. It's amazing. So we go there. We go there to sell guitars.
We do. We take Taylor guitars with us, right?
And our favorite rep of the universe, Don Rodriguez, or Adventures with Don, will be arriving with us. So if you want to know anything Taylor, he's the guy to ask. He lives, eats, breathes, and poops Taylor guitars.
He does. He knows a lot.
We had Eric Sakimoto from Taylor come with us one time too, and that was super fun. His first Bojangles experience ever. He wanted to move to the South immediately after that. He left California and moved to Colorado. He couldn't go as far as this way.
Yeah.
He did. After Bojangles, he was like, I got to have some. And Colorado has a bit of the South.
We should ship him some Bojangles. I think he'd lose his mind if we did that.
I shipped him some spices. That will last.
Yeah.
That will last.
The fries wouldn't. The fries would get ruined.
No, the fries are ruined. But that'd be funny to ship them crusty old fries.
They're like 2 days old. It's okay, man.
Okay, so you're going to a festival. What do you expect when you go to a festival? Music.
Yep.
Lots and lots and lots of music.
Got to be music.
There's multiple stages. There's like 10 stages at Merlefest.
Yeah, that's one thing about this festival that I thought was really wild. We went last year. I went for the first time. There's stages literally everywhere. Like we couldn't walk, probably 100 yards, and you're like seeing another stage at least.
It's amazing.
Crazy.
And there's all sorts of different types of music going on. There's learning types of seminars.
Yeah. That's
cool. But we're going to fast forward through all that because we're here to talk about buying a guitar.
That's right.
At the festival. That's the most. You're at the festival already, but a lot of you don't know that. A ton of people make it a yearly pilgrimage to buy a guitar at a festival. We want to kind of go into the do's and the don'ts of it. The best way to get the best guitar there and have the most fun doing it. I think that sounds like a good start, right?
That does sound like a good start. I like that. That makes me want to buy.
I know.
I almost did last.
We did. We almost both bought Eastman's. Yeah, because I want the Mandocello. And Sean's like, I want this weird thing. What did you want?
It's like a J45, but it was like aged. It was weird.
I think this is Les Paul. The Les Paul Eastmans are good too.
They are good.
Eastmans are good guitars.
Yeah.
It's like Yamahas, man. They piss me off. Good. Sorry. Okay, moving on. So you're going to come into this thing, and all festivals are sort of the same. You're going to come to this big thing, the music tent, where all the music merchants are there, selling things from banjos to guitars to banjos and some fiddles and some more banjos. And there's some other stuff. There's some other peripherals. There's our friend, the boutique maker that's always across from us.
Yep, Marley Guitars. He's a full gentleman. He's always sweet.
His wife is better.
His wife is sweeter in kind.
We used to have, I feel like it was Diodario used to be there too. They've sort of pulled out and not doing it anymore. But there's some great banjo makers. Deering's always next to us. It's fun. So you can see all that. You walk around. Usually your first time through the tent's a little cruise and pass by. I recommend that.
Yeah.
Like go there, sort of see what the offerings are. But then the next step is engage with the folks that are like manning the tents.
That's right.
Immediately. Because they're going to help you dramatically cut through some of the wasted time because they're going to have their favorite guitars there.
Absolutely, yeah. I know for us especially, we kind of bring out all the Taylors that we personally love the majority of.
That jumps into the why you would want to buy a guitar at a festival. It is a curated selection of our favorite pieces from the shop.
That's right.
And we would probably bring, 30, 40 guitars, something like that. It's a lot of guitars in a Subaru. But
they all fit,
which is cool. Somehow. I don't know how this works. But we fit a lot of guitars in there, and it's all the stuff we love. So you're getting the best of the best. It's all been sort of hand selected from the factory too, because Don, the factory rep, he makes sure we get the best of the best for the event too.
He does, yeah. He makes sure that we get kind of shipped out some of the coolest pieces, especially like the koa. I feel like he does a good job of picking out our koa pieces.
Well, and then he makes sure that Andy Powers' blood is injected into the it's not hide glue, it's Andy Powers glue into our particular tailor pieces.
Blood, sweat, tears, and a little bit of
Bob Taylor tears.
That's right. Yeah.
And some Kurt Lustig fingernails for the abalone. They do that.
Tasty touch, boy.
I mean, but who wouldn't buy that guitar if that was the thing? You remember the Steve Vai blood guitar?
Yeah.
They put, the DNA or whatever. Yeah, who doesn't want that? I want the Andy Powers blood guitar. It's like
Steve Vai.
They do the blood finish like that, sort of like red and it's grit in the binding. Oh,
they just like have Andy hooked up to a blood machine. Just
yes, like a vampire society. This just took a dark turn all of a sudden at the festival.
Sorry, Andy.
Okay, so your first run on Thursday, you're gonna come by, you're gonna meet us.
That's right.
And Don, or like whoever at Festival B, X, Y, Z, whatever when you're at, you're gonna meet the guys and like develop a rapport with them. Like they're gonna sort of steer you to the best pieces.
Yeah,
they already brought their favorites. They're gonna have clear favorites, and those disappear quickly usually.
Yes.
So and this is and it's not just as a salesman. If you find something you really really love, jump on that quickly.
Yeah, I agree because we've seen pieces that boom, like just go. And not only that, too, we usually try, and I feel like, at least in our booth, we go a little bit further to say, what are you looking for? You know what I mean? And really get into what guitar you need.
Yes. It's, now, if you're just there to look at first on the first day, that's awesome, too. Get your bearings straight, 'cause it's a little confusing. By day, festivals are, 4, 3, 5 days, the long ones. By day 5, like you should have made your purchase. The last day, don't wait till the last day. Usually, it's a lot of it's gonna get picked over. In particular, we were watching the Eastman booth. They just kind of they just pack up after certain. It's like we're leaving, we're gonna go. We stay the whole time because we're having fun and we want to hear music too. But another great reason to buy at a festival is you're gonna tie this purchase in with a very strong and particular memory. And I know that's a little bit lame for some folks, but it isn't for me. Because I remember where I got every guitar I did. I know if my parents bought me one when I was a young person.
Yeah.
I know when I bought my first real custom shop at a Sam Ash.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like and I remember it.
I'm in absolutely the same every guitar I have. There is some kind of memory tied to it, and getting one at a guitar festival, I think, even makes it a stronger memory because most of the time, if you're going to something like that, there's that one artist that really gets you. They have
the inspiration point.
That's right. They come through and they just strike you. You know what I mean? Whether it's Marcus King, for me, it'd be like Sturgill Simpson. He played one year.
God, that was awesome. You were there for Sturgill, right?
I was.
I
missed it.
That was Johnny Rock.
It was okay. It's fine. But that guy, that would have been the one like, oh, because for me, and I'm sure like most of you, you go to a show and you get inspired by the people playing, and it makes you either want to play guitar.
We saw Emmylou Harris sound check, which that was
amazing.
There was like 10 of us sitting in these chairs.
And she was so sweet. She was like talking to people in the crowd. She was like,
that was inspiring. It made me want to go listen to like, I know this isn't her, but like Emmylou, Joan Baez, Joni Mitchell a little bit, just sort of the iconic female voices of that generation.
That's right.
And I was like, wow, I forgot how good this music was.
But I mean, and that's even an artist I didn't know about, but being there, that inspired me. And made me want to write it.
Super attractive.
So hot.
It was like, oh my God, like her luxurious silver Hain.
I hope she sees this. And I hope she's like, I still got it.
She's like,
if you do.
Sean, she'll be like, Sean, listen. You're coming over to my place. Like, you can be the concubine for Emmylou any day. So the inspiration's huge. The shared experience with your fellow festival goers and campers. And it leads to the nighttime jams.
That's right, baby.
Campfire jams. So like that way, like don't wait till the end because the campfire jams are over. Like last day, like sometimes you do that, you don't want to carry it around with you, but it's fine. It's safe with you.
It is, yeah.
It's safe. And there's no thief in there.
That's something nice about Merlefest. It is a very like safe environment. You know, you feel good. It's not like a festival where it's like, oh, and then like, everybody was on drugs and they were passing out. It's
no. What was the one we had in Rockingham? What was that one called?
The Carolina Rebellion.
It was the one after that. We had the Carolina Rebellion.
That
was like epic something. We had that one with like
Epicenter.
That's what it was. I worked that festival too. Whole different experience.
That's where your stuff will get rocked.
Totally different experience, man. I was getting sunburned. I was hot.
This guy on meth was stealing all my things.
Dude, Derek and I were like Derek's like bold as a Firefly on that one. He was like, we're getting on every stage. We didn't have press credentials. I brought my credentials from, this is a trick, I brought my credentials from NAMM. Like with Fender, it's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, we're press. Just like, we're on stage with Bush, the Foo Fighters, Phil and everything. And then like finally, like the TM, the tour manager, I think for Foo Fighters, like, hey, here are you guys? They're like, we're with
NAMM.
with Fender Custom Shop or something, whatever NAMM badge I had on there. I was like, well, they're like, yeah, you're not, can you get off stage? I'm like, yeah, we'll get off stage. Then got back on stage and did it again. Like, hey guys, can you get off now? I'm like, yeah, all right. But it's pretty awesome. No, but it is like this festival, the culture is really amazing.
It is.
It's a dry festival. There's no booze. There's no smoking allowed either. That's not to say people aren't getting lit and stoned, because it's happening.
It's happening.
It's just in your campsite.
That's right. Out back, if you will.
But it does lead to, like, it's a very family friendly.
It is, yeah.
I've never seen a fight at Merlefest.
Well, there's really nice people there as well. Like I was going to bring up this story a minute ago where there's this older lady who came up day one, and there was this Koa Baby Taylor there, and she was like, this is beautiful. And I was like, it is a great guitar. She's like, I'm going to hold off. And she came back on day 4 and it was gone, and I felt so bad because she was like, I love that guitar. I was like, oh, like, guys, I'm sorry. She was really, it was like,
that is sad.
She was visibly like sad about it. I was like, that sucks, man.
I know. So, well, that's just, I've gotten to a point, like you're already experienced the festival. You're having the joy. Like, just if you are buying a guitar at the festival, buy it as soon as you feel like that you're ready to do it. Yes. I know sales bitchy, but trust me.
Yeah. Well, it's like if you know that's the one kind of thing and you're feeling it.
I've had this happen to me before too.
Yeah.
I still didn't buy the Mando cello. I'm okay, I didn't, because I think I want like a real one.
Right. It did sell. I forgot about that. Yeah. That thing sold before. Yeah.
I kind of want like the Gibson one. I want like a real one.
You know what? You deserve the Gibson. I'm going to say.
I don't actually, because I'm not good and I don't know how to play it.
You all deserve whatever it is that you.
I buy too many dumb things already.
We all do.
But no, it's fun. So if you are like if you're out at Wilkesboro at the Merlefest, come see us, have fun. And just like, and if you want to buy a guitar, super. If you want to buy some picks or strings, great. If you want to buy a hat or t-shirt, that's cool too. But just hang out.
Just hang out.
You meet a lot of friends, a lot of family come by, and we're excited.
I've actually talked to a lot of people who said they're coming out and they want to just hang with us, which is cool. That's perfect. We bring casino hats and some casino shirts sometimes.
Casino thongs.
Yeah, that's right.
We're wearing those though. That's a special price.
It's a G-string. It actually rides up like a whale tail. Perfect.
It's just awkward when you're wearing Spanx too.
It is.
It like really puts it inside.
But that's what Merlefest brings to the table, Spanx and thongs.
You think we're kidding? It's amazing.
We're ready.
We have a joyous time, people watching. It's wonderful. We love it. There's a beautiful collection of beautiful, beautiful people there.
That's right.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time.
Like, subscribe,
hit the bell,
and finally, peace be with you. We'll see you at the festival.